We're back working on the 5th gen. I got my buddy Roman out here. We're going to be doing a nice little mod I think you guys will enjoy. Got the tools and stuff. If you're familiar with this, I think you will like this. All right. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having another good day. So today, bringing you guys a quick installation instructional video. We have here a 2019 Ram 3500 dual wheel drive. Getting out the camera. Dual wheel drive. All right, so what we're gonna be doing is the 68Rfe thermostat bypass valve installation. Okay, so as you guys know, if you have a 2010 or newer Ram 2500 with a 68Rfe transmission, you have a stock thermostat built into your transmission. Okay, basically what that's going to do is when your tran is cold, the valve is closed, which means it's not going to be it's going to bypass the trans oil cooler, and then until it gets to operating temp, it'll open up. Well, the problem with that is it's known for that valve to be sticking. When it sticks, your trans overheats because now it's stuck closed and it's bypassing your trans cooler and never opened up. So you get what I'm saying, okay? Super simple job, 10 minutes. We're gonna get down there, show you guys everything. On a 2019 and newer, it's a little different than the 17 and under model. But if you got a 4th gen or a 5th gen, this is a very, very, very important mod. He paid 99 bucks online. We got it from Revmax. This is a very cheap, but yet $1,000 cost saving mod you can do for your transmission, okay? I'll explain more about it when we get down there and show you guys how to do it. Super simple, super quick. Stay tuned. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Thank you guys. There we go. All right, you guys. So I'm down here underneath the truck right now. So if you're looking for this T-stat, the T-stat is going to be this guy right here. Okay. So with that, it basically is right next to the trans pan. You can't miss it. All right. So this is a stock thermostat that's incorporated into the 68Rfe transmission, and all this is doing is basically when you crank your truck up when it's cold, your trans oil is cold, it's going to be closed and bypass the oil cooler. Okay, so it's just going to keep recirculating through the transmission until it gets to operating temp. At that point, it will open and allow full flow bypass or full flow into the oil cooler. Okay, like I said earlier, there's a valve in here. If it gets stuck in the closed position, it's going to constantly bypass your oil cooler, which will burn up your transmission eventually. Right here, we have the Revmax 68Rfe bypass valve. Again, it was like 99 bucks. My boy bought it online, and this is going to be good for his transmission, okay? So as you can see, I already went ahead and started prepping to remove this guy. So I went ahead, where's it at? I went ahead and there's a 10 mil bolt that's holding this guy on right here. I already cracked it loose, so you just go ahead and take that off. Now you make sure you have a drip pan, because once you take this off, oil will start to come out of the lines, okay? And then we're going to take off this bottom B-line nut, pretty much swap her around. And in terms of how to install it, there's only one way you can install it, because one side is B-nuts screwing into the block. The other side are QD fittings that are held on with this bolt, okay? So we're going ahead and do this. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is take off the this guy. Actually, I'm just do time lapse, so I'm not going to talk. Leaking she goes.
Mexican guy, yeah, just let it leak.
That's definitely the return. God, we got a squirter. All right, you guys. So after, I don't know how to say this without sounding crazy, but we almost cross-threaded. We almost cross-threaded one of the top fitting, that top elbow one. We almost went ahead and cross-threaded that. So with that being said, you guys, take your time when you are threading them on. It's good though. It's good. We didn't. It's all good and installed. Very, very simple, you guys. As you can see, just by looking at it, just by looking, all you gotta do is basically take that, if you got 2019 or newer, go ahead and take that bolt right there out, undo both of those back B nuts, which are 13/16, and put that new guy in. It's all in. It's good. You would expect to lose about a quart at minimum, a quart of oil between swapping it, just because it's going to come out pretty fast. You're going to lose about a quart. We lost probably more like 2 quarts because we had to take that off probably about 3 times until we got it right. But I just went ahead and added some. What'd you do with the blue bottle? Oh, you put it back in? Oh, we're going to check it again. I went ahead and added some more ATF4. I went ahead and also make sure you move it off the driveway or any inclines when you're servicing it. Want it on flat ground, so we got it here sitting. I'm gonna check it here in like 2 seconds. But that's it really, you guys. It was kind of weird because his transmission temperature, it started up and it was hotter than when it started running. Now I don't know if that's because it was sitting, so the oil wasn't circulating, so it just got hot. And then when it started, the oil started pumping through the cooler, so it started cooling it down. Or if that's just from installing that guy down there, you know what I'm saying? So either way, it worked out good. Very simple mod. I'd tell you guys, knock on wood before you start, but it shouldn't take more than 20 minutes to get it on and off. Very simple. Revmax did a good job with this. You know, one thing would have been nice was maybe some instructions, but I mean, they didn't give us any. But I don't care because I knew what we were doing. So it is what it is, you guys. So thank you so much for checking out the video. If you did enjoy it, please smash the thumbs up, like button. Very simple, straightforward. If you got any questions, comments down below. Again, I got that from Revmax. Like my buddy paid for it. It's not sponsored, but we got it from Revmax. And yeah, that's it. All right, you guys. So we're in the garage right now. So what I wanted to do real quick was I wanted to show you. This is the stock 68Rfe thermostat valve. I guess you could say T-stat. And like I said earlier, when it's closed, it bypasses your cooler. Once it gets to operating temp, it's supposed to open up and allow it to route through the cooler. Okay, as you can see there, it's a, let's see if we can get that to focus. Yeah, it doesn't want to. But if you see there's a spring in there, pretty much a check valve, essentially, it'll open up at a certain temp. All right, that guy in there, that is what is known for being in a stuck closed position, and that's what pretty much will roast your tranny. So such a small part, and it basically will destroy. It can destroy your transmission. Yeah, that's definitely something you want to do. And like I said, it's super short, quick, sweet mod. It's very, very inexpensive. And it's something you can do in your driveway in less than half an hour. So definitely it's something you want to invest in, you guys. I kind of threw this clip in. It's a couple days later because I didn't get to finish filming that day. Even though I said I did. But I wanted to mention that and show you guys what that looks like, okay? So with that being said, I know I've been gone for a bit, been in and out and all that stuff. But I'm slowly getting back into the groove of things. I got a garage full of a bunch of craziness going on right now. Here, I'll show you guys real quick what we got. So battery cables, brand new from a company called K Suspension. Ordered brand new battery cables for the truck. I'm going to be building pretty much a custom distribution box for the truck for all my accessories to help with any sort of parasitic draw. It's fully circuited, so there's going to be fuses, fully fused. There you see. I love when companies use the term military style. Sometimes I laugh, but these are I'm not going to say military styles, but because there's no such thing as military style, but I will say that these are upgraded terminals. We're going to be running that setup. Got some oil change stuff for the Impala. We still got to do the graphene coating on the truck and car. I'm trying to think what else we got. And over here, it's a mess in here. I've been working and doing all sorts of stuff. I still got brand new wheels that I got to put on the Impala. So we got some stuff lined up. Oh, and where's that box at? I got some Amsoil stuff too. I don't even know where it's at. Oh my goodness, I'm all over the place, you guys. But long story short, I got some oil from my man Adrian, hooked it up, my Amsoil dealer. We got gear oil for the axles, and we have transmission fluid because I'm going to be changing the fluid in the the transfer case and the T case, because I've never changed it since I've owned the truck, and Lord knows the last time. So I'm curious to see what color oil comes out when I drain it. We got that. We got oil change kit. So basically, I'll probably be making a video next week sometime. It's gonna basically be like a equivalent of a tune-up, except on a diesel truck. Just a little routine maintenance, things that people forget about a lot of times when owning these type of trucks, because they think they can just drive it and that's it, which is not the case. So we got stuff coming, and then I got some stuff I'm going to be ordering too. So thank you guys for watching, all that good stuff. I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay.
Oh, within the first 6 months of having it.
God damn.
Because if I don't do it now, I won't do it. That's the thing. And it's just like, whenever I put the rims in the lift, I'm just like, I want the engine to wear in with all this stuff on it.
Yeah. That way it's like not a shock to it when it gets old.
Right.
I can see that. That's smart.
And the same concept with, like, re-gearing it. It took me a little bit longer to do the re-gear. But
He clamps the head to the block and holds it down a lot more tighter than the stock manifold or the stock head bolts. So instead of using bolts, it uses a stud with a nut. But the stud is strengthened. It's strengthened, and then the head bolt is it basically clamps the head down tighter, essentially.